Hello everybody and welcome to Oath of the Gatewatch Kraga Pack. This is Andre Aguirre Desjardins. I have a few packs left over from the pre-release. A couple Chandras actually. She's taking the pack because we have no idea why. We're going to crack them open and we're going to discuss pack one, pick one, and a bit of detail. Okay. Core Scythe Master has first strike as long as it's attacking. 3-1 for 3. I think this is a very good C. Very good aggressive good aggressive decks. I shouldn't say very good. I don't like speaking in hyperboles because it's a C. I'd play it, but I'm not looking to first pick this. Negate, counter target non-creature spell. Usually better in sealed than in draft. Very sideboard card in draft. I'd probably play this if I was shorter on playables in sealed, but yeah, so there you go. Play shorter playables in sealed, sideboard card in draft. A Spark Mage's Gambit. That deals 1 damage to each. It's sorcery, deals 1 damage to each up of 2 creatures, and those creatures can't block this turn. I really wouldn't want to play this card. I don't think it's necessarily a great way to push through damage. I would look to side it in if I saw a significant amount of 1 toughness creatures, and there actually are a significant amount of 1 toughness creatures. But I'm not looking to start this or anything. Probably a C-. I mean, I would play it if I'm stuck at looking to get damage through, but not that great. Untamed Hunger, enchant creature, gets +2/+1 and has menace for 3. This is a D-. Like, it leaves you up for 2-for-1s. Doesn't have flash or anything, so it's really hard to guaranteed get in the damage, and I just don't think this particular reward is worth the risk of putting an aura on a creature. Vines of the Recluse, target 1 mana green instant. Target creature gets +1/+2 and reach and untap it. It's a fine little combat trick. It's nice that your opponent think you can be tapped out, and then you're like, nope, surprise, I got a blocker. The 2 toughness really matters, but I think this is just like a C combat trick. Not the best by far in the set, and it's in green, which even though green I think is better in this set, but you still have 1 pack of Rise, which is meh. Now here is my favorite combat trick of the set. Creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn and regenerate it. So this thing guaranteed saves your creature, makes it bigger, so allows you to trade for something a lot more expensive at a lot less mana. Overall, great card. That being said, it's still only a C+, but if I'm running some sort of instant speed combat trick, that's the one I want. Alright, Zeros Commando. 2 mana, 2/1 first strike. And it has Cohort, tapped and untapped ally you control. It deals 1 damage to target opponent. As far as red 2 drops go, this is absolutely fine. 2/1 first striker is very good. The Cohort ability makes it absolutely acceptable. Probably C+. It's actually what I'm taking out of this pack so far. I still wouldn't be happy to first pick this out of the pack, but I think it's my favorite. Crumbling Fences at the battlefield tap. When it enters the battlefield, you get a mana of any color, and you get a colorless. You may need colorless lands. I think this is one of the better ones, but it certainly doesn't do any mana fixing or anything like that. So Evolving Wilds is still better, and I believe Evolving Wilds probably a C+ in this format, so this is a C. As you need to have it in your hand and play it when you need your mana fixing, which isn't always an option. But it is really nice. It gives you the mana the turn it comes into play tap, so it doesn't slow you down or anything when you're developing your mana curve, which is a very big thing. Jar Isle Avenger. It's a 3/3 flyer for 5, and it has a surge cost of 3. Nothing special when the surge cost happens. I would basically treat this, for all things in Limited, as just a 3/3 flyer for 5, which is probably a C. I'm happy to play a 3/3 flyer for 5, but I'm not jumping out the door at it. Two-Headed Giant, it gets a bit better. But still nothing amazing, just a C. Alright, we have some uncommons. We have a Cloak, 3 mana, equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has menace, and it has equip 3. This is an okay card. see. It's really expensive to equip, which doesn't help it, but the payoff for it is actually there. Alright, Pyromancer's Assault. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, Pyromancer's Assault deals 2 damage to target creature or player, and it's 4 mana enchantment. The sad thing is I really like the payoff for this card, but at 4 mana I just don't see it. You need to have a lot of cheap cards, and usually when you have a lot of cheap cards you want to deploy them. So I don't particularly see the payoff for this card, but I'm going to admit the effect is powerful. Oh, hello, Jerk Kitten. Hello, Jerk Kitten that just jumped up. Yes, get out of my way, you Jerk Kitten, you. Yes, you're a Jerk Kitten. Come on, Franny, I need to finish this. We need to finish this. You're having nothing of this, are you? Nope. Alright, sorry, Franny. You can come up in a minute. But you were just doing things. I know. Last uncommon is Wall of Resurgence. It's a 0/6 defender. When it enters the battlefield, you may put 3+1/+1 counters on target land you control. If you do, it becomes a 0/0 element creature with haste that's still land. So this is 3 powered, 9 toughness for 3 mana. 6 of it toughness is defender, which is fine. I like this card. If you can find a way to blink it, oh dear lord, your opponent is in trouble. It's really weird for the defender to be what I currently want to pick out of this pack, but it is pretty close 2-for-1. Your land becomes a 3/3. But yeah, so far that's the pick out of my pack. And I have, ooh, it's a mythic. I have no idea what this is, but it's a 6/6 flyer for 4. Now, if this was common or uncommon, I would expect some very bad text, but it's a mythic, so we're going to see. Flying. When he enters the battlefield, exile all cards from your library face down, then shuffle all cards from your graveyard into your library. Okay, so that is really weird. At the first of the format, I'm just picking this to see what I can do with it, because I don't know. At this point, I really don't know, but a 6/6 flyer for 4 is very powerful and can end the game very quickly, and I could see drafting a deck where you can go turn 2 something, turn 3, like the -3, -2 common card, turn 4, the exile card or another kill spell, turn 5 something, and then turn 6 do this guy and get your 2 kill spells back. Especially if you could get a Myers Malice or something to make them, you know, discard their hand or something. So yeah, right now he's, especially since the first of the format, he's a mythic. I wouldn't get to play him much, so right now he's what I'm picking. And we have a foil. 3/1, when he enters the battlefield, you may search, or 1/3, you may search library for basic land card, reveal it, shuffle, and put it on top. That's pretty meh. It is mana fixing. A 1/3 for 2 is fine. But I would still take the Wall of Resurgence over him. And I have a mountain and a zombie. That's great. So I think, wow, this did not seem like an exciting pack. But I think those are the picks from the pack. At this point, I would take the Inverter of Truth because I want to see what it could do. That it looks really neat, and it looks like you could have fun in Limited, and just heaven forbid if you've like got it after a game of just consistent spells. It seems very powerful late too, because you have a bunch of spells in your grave, and you know you're going to top deck just gas from then on end. That being said, I don't really know. If you wanted to take one of the 2 more solid cards, I would be fine with that. I would love to think the second enchantment that deals, or enchantment that when you cast X spell deals 2 damage, the effect is definitely there because it can hit creatures or players, but it just seems like the setup cost is way too high for that. So I'm taking Inverter of Truth. I want to see what the fun mythic of the set can do. And that's it for now. I'll see you again.